My name is Thomas. I am 79 years old, and I learned something late in life. Love does not save a marriage. The decision to stay does. I have been married to Eleanor for 54 years, but our story did not begin with happily ever after. In our third year of marriage, we almost divorced. No one knows that. Back then, I was obsessed with work. I came home late. I barely spoke. I blamed exhaustion, but the truth is, I was running from responsibility, from fear, from becoming a failure like my father. Eleanor was tired of feeling alone. One night she looked at me and said, "Am I living with a husband or a guest?" That sentence hit harder than she knew. Instead of admitting it, I defended myself with pride and silence. 2 weeks later, she brought out a suitcase. No screaming, no drama, just quiet tears. In that moment, I felt anger and fear. Fear was stronger. Marriage is not a fairy tale. In fairy tales, the hero runs at the last second. In real life, you stand still and you decide. When she held that suitcase, I understood something clearly. If she left, it would not be fate. It would be my choice, because I had chosen not to fight. I walked toward her. I closed the suitcase, and I said something imperfect but honest. I do not want to lose you, but somewhere along the way, I think I lost myself. She stayed, not because of romance, because of hope. We went to therapy. That is where I heard a sentence that changed me forever. Love is a feeling, but marriage is a structure. I had been relying on feelings, but marriage requires effort, humility, and work every single day. We began again. I learned to listen instead of defend. She learned to speak instead of withdraw. We stopped trying to fix each other and started trying to understand each other. That was the turning point. Not passion, not fireworks, just two people choosing to stay and rebuild. Today we are old. Eleanor walks slower now. I cannot read the newspaper without my glasses. But when she falls asleep in her chair, I still adjust the blanket over her shoulders. That is not romance. It is not duty. It is not habit. It is choice. Young people ask me how we stayed married so long. I tell them the truth. We had many reasons to leave, but we chose reasons to stay. Marriage is not magic. It is two people swallowing pride, admitting fear, and saying, "I am staying." If I had another chance to begin again, I would still choose Eleanor. Not because it was easy, but because it was real. Easy love is shallow. Tested love is deep. Marriage is not a fairy tale. It is one question asked every day: are you staying? And the answer, again and again, is yes.